neighborhood was peaceful, the kind where people left their doors unlocked and greeted each other with a smile. But for Thomas, the killer hiding in plain sight, it was the perfect hunting ground. He'd been careful choosing victims who lived alone, blending in with the crowd, always one step ahead. Tonight, his target was Evelyn, a quiet woman in her mid-30s who had just moved in. He watched her from across the street, the darkness providing him cover. He waited until she stepped out for her nightly walk, then followed her, moving like a shadow. He was patient, always patient. He would strike when she was far enough from home, isolated, vulnerable. But what Thomas didn't know was that Evelyn had noticed him the night before. She wasn't as helpless as he thought. As Thomas neared her, preparing to make his move, he felt a sudden sharp pressure at the back of his neck. A cold voice broke the silence. "Don't move." Thomas froze, every muscle locking in place. He recognized that voice, Evelyn. But how? How could she have known? She stepped from the shadows, holding a gun steady in her hands, her eyes calm and focused. "You thought you were being careful, but I've been watching you too." Thomas's heart pounded. His plan had been flawless, but now he was the one trapped. "I know who you are," she continued, her voice low, like she was savoring the moment. "You thought you could take me, but you're not the only one with patience." His mind raced. You don't know what you're doing." "Maybe," Evelyn said, her finger tightening on the trigger. "But I know exactly what you're capable of, and it ends tonight." Before Thomas could react, the sound of a single shot shattered the night. He crumpled to the ground, his plans unraveling in an instant. Evelyn stood over him, calm and resolute. The killer had been caught not by the police, but by the very person he had thought was his pride.